Have you ever caught yourself looking in the mirror and thinking, who's that old person looking back at me? Or maybe you've felt a little flicker of your youthful spirit and wondered where all that energy went. It's a common feeling, but I'm here to tell you something important. You are not too old to be happy, and you are certainly not too old to feel young again. Age is just a number, but how you feel, that's something you have a say in. It's not about trying to turn back the clock, but about reigniting that spark that makes life exciting and joyful. It's about keeping your heart light and your spirit vibrant, no matter how many candles were on your last birthday cake. In Tease Be There, we're going to explore 6 simple, wonderful ways to feel young at heart again. These aren't complicated or expensive tricks. They're small, everyday joys that can make a world of difference. So, get comfortable, and let's dive into our first habit, which is all about music and movement. Let us start with something that I bet brings back a flood of memories for you. Dancing to old music. Remember the songs you used to dance to in your youth? The ones that played at school dances, on the car radio during a first date, or at family parties. Put on one of those classic tunes. Maybe it's a bit of rock and roll, some soulful Motown, or a beautiful waltz. You don't need a dance partner or a grand ballroom. Just clear a little space in your living room. Close your eyes if you want to, and let the music move you. Sway your hips, tap your feet, maybe even do a little twirl. It doesn't matter if you think you're a good dancer. This is about letting go and letting the rhythm take over. Dancing is not only fantastic exercise for your body, but it's also incredibly liberating for your soul. It releases endorphins, those wonderful feel-good chemicals in your brain, and connects you to a time when life felt full of endless possibility. It is a joyful reminder that the person who loved that song is still right there inside you. Now, let's talk about the magic of trying something new. When we were young, life was a constant string of firsts. The first time riding a bike, the first time tasting a new food, the first day of school. As we get older, we often settle into our routines, and those firsts become few and far between. But who says they have to stop? Trying something new is a powerful way to shake things up and remind your brain and spirit what it feels like to be a beginner again. It doesn't have to be something huge like skydiving. It could be as simple as trying a new recipe you found in a magazine, or finally picking up that watercolor set that's been sitting in the closet. Maybe there's a local class you've been curious about, pottery, tai chi, or even a computer class. The goal isn't to become an expert overnight. It's about the experience of learning, of challenging yourself just a little bit, and of discovering a new skill or passion. This sense of discovery keeps your mind sharp and your outlook fresh. It opens up new neural pathways in your brain, and more importantly, it opens you up to new possibilities in your own life. The next habit is one we could all use more of, and it's completely free. Laugh at your mistakes. Think back to when you were a kid. You trip and fall, and after a moment, you'd probably just laugh it off and get back to playing. As adults, we tend to be so hard on ourselves. We spill something and get frustrated. We forget a name and feel embarrassed. But what if we chose to laugh instead? The next time you burn the toast, or can't find your glasses when they're on top of your head, just take a deep breath and have a good chuckle. Life is full of these little, imperfect moments, and getting upset about them only weighs you down. Laughter is one of the best stress relievers there is. It lowers your blood pressure, relaxes your body, and floods you with a sense of well-being. By choosing to laugh at your own little blunders, you're not just being kind to yourself. You're cultivating a lightheartedness that is the very essence of a youthful spirit. It is a beautiful way to let go of the need for perfection and simply enjoy the funny, messy, wonderful ride of being human. Now, this next one might feel a little outside your comfort zone, but trust me, it's a game changer. Talk to a stranger. It's easy to go through our day in a little bubble, especially if we're feeling a bit lonely. We go to the grocery store, the post office, or the park, and we might not say a word to anyone, but a small Friendly connection can completely change the course of your day and make you feel more connected to the world around you. This doesn't mean you need to have a deep, philosophical conversation with every person you meet. It can be as simple as complimenting the cashier on their earrings, asking the person behind you in line at the coffee shop what they recommend, or just saying good morning to someone you pass on your walk. These small moments of human connection remind us that we're all in this together. It breaks the pattern of isolation and can often lead to surprisingly pleasant conversations. You might learn something new, share a laugh, or simply brighten someone else's day, which in turn will brighten your own. It's a tiny act of bravery that can make your world feel bigger and friendlier. Let's move on to an activity that connects us with the earth and brings beauty into our lives. Planting flowers. There's something incredibly therapeutic and rewarding about getting your hands in the soil. Whether you have a big garden, a small patio, or just a sunny windowsill, you can experience the joy of nurturing something and watching it grow. Go to a local nursery and pick out some flowers that catch your eye. Maybe it's a cheerful pot of marigolds, a fragrant lavender plant, or some colorful pansies. The act of planting, digging in the dirt, gently placing the plant, and giving it its first drink of water is a wonderfully mindful activity. It grounds you in the present moment, and the reward is ongoing. Every day, you get to watch your flowers bloom and thrive. It's a beautiful, living reminder of the cycles of life and the simple beauty that surrounds us. Tending to your plants gives you a sense of purpose and a daily dose of nature's magic. It's a simple, powerful way to cultivate beauty in life, both in your garden and in your spirit. Our final way to feel young again is perhaps the most profound, and it's all about perspective. It's the simple act of choosing gratitude every single day. Take a moment to notice the good things in your life, no matter how small. It could be the warmth of the sun on your face, the taste of your morning coffee, a phone call from a loved one, or the comfort of your favorite chair. When we're young, the world seems full of wonder. As we get older, it's easy to start focusing on aches and pains, on what we've lost, or on our worries about the future. But gratitude shifts that focus. It trains your brain to look for the positive. You could even start a little gratitude journal and write down 3 things you're really thankful for before you go to bed each night. This simple practice can fundamentally change your outlook. It doesn't erase the challenges, but it highlights the joy. It reminds you that even on tough days, there is still so much to be thankful for. Cultivating a grateful heart is like tending to an inner garden. It helps joy, peace, and a youthful sense of wonder blossom within you, no matter your age. So there you have it, 6 simple, beautiful ways to invite more youthfulness and happiness into your life. Let's quickly remember what they are. Dance to your favorite old songs. Be brave and try something new. Give yourself the gift of laughing at your mistakes. Connect with someone new by talking to a stranger. Bring nature's beauty into your home by planting flowers. And finally, cultivate a heart full of gratitude. See, none of these are difficult. They are small shifts and simple actions that can have a huge impact on how you feel every single day. Remember, it's never too late to make a change, and these small habits can truly make a big difference in your happiness and vitality. You have so much life and joy still to live and experience. What are some of your favorite ways to feel young at heart? I would absolutely love to read your ideas and stories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content just like this. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Here's to living your best, most joyful life, at any and every age.